Okay, so a little sneak peek of our Mrs. Claus bakery display. Everything's just sort of mocked up right now, so there's probably going to be a lot of changes in the end. There's two main motions. The mouse on the left, he'll peek up twice and then go up more fully once. That is Anderson. And the dog on the right here kind of spins around. He's going to have something balancing on his nose. He's Cooper. In the middle, we're going to have a little oven here, and then in the back, we're trying to figure out we might want to do something with a window scene with snow coming down. So we're going to see how we can do that. We're going to put these sticker material on the top to make it look like granite, and then the front we'll try to put little doors on it. There you can see Anderson. Like I said, we just sort of have stuff mocked up right now. He'll probably have something on his head, maybe a cake or a plate of cookies, something like that. And over here, Cooper spinning around. And I will show you behind it next. Okay, now we're recording from behind. Nothing really fun to see back here, but the spinning Cooper, he is just on a piece of all thread to a windshield wiper motor. Just goes around, no smarts. Is running on about 3.5 volts. And over here we have a motor that was pulled from one of those scooters, like a Rambler for people with mobility issues. I welded up a little piece to a washer, and so that is what moves this rod up and down. The rod in turn raises and lowers the mouse. And so if we come over here, you can see inside I have rail here for a drawer system in a kitchen. It's sort of a mini one. I have a piece of PVC hooked to it, and what happens is on the bottom is a momentary switch, and so I have an Arduino sensing when the rail touches it. So now it knows it's down, and when it wants to do a peak up, it goes up for a certain amount of seconds and stops. There's no sensing for when it goes up. And then when it wants to go fully up, it does a different time. So here it's going fully up, and it'll sit there and then come back down. Here we go, and you see the rail hitting the momentary switch. So that's it. Not super impressive, but it gets the job done. I'm not too happy with the motor here. It's very noisy. I might try to redo it, but with a windshield wiper motor. But for now, it's good for testing. And over here you can see our boards that run everything. I just have a little Arduino on there, and then I have 2 relays to power the motor up and down right over here. So pretty straightforward. I have a 24 volt power supply that I use to power this motor here. Then I drop it down to 12 volts for the Arduino, and then the 3.5 volts for the other motor. So that's it for now. I'm sure a lot will change between now and then when we put it out, but this is just a sneak peek.